Alright, here we have the one final cup race to wrap up this limited time series number 2 McLaren 570GT championship. So yes, PR required is, as I've said at the beginning of the series, I think I actually said it was like something like 58.3, 59.3, my mistake. But if you got the right, all the same upgrades that I mentioned, you would have reached 59.3. So well, there you go. Or I guess to complete the final goal here, it will cost 15 gold if you don't want to race for some reason. So that is certainly a lot less than what they were asking for the final race, to skip the final race on the Jaguar from the last limited time series, right? So anyway, it's gonna be at Monza road course and 3-lapper, and yes, the 570 GT has been dressed for the final race here. Just few basic finals, being just goofy. Yes, if you guys familiar with I don't know, would that be mainly American pop culture? From this would be more like from mid-late 90s, I want to say. A little TV show called South Park. I believe it's still going. I haven't seen it in a long time. But of course, Eric Cartman as the deputy with a catchphrase, "You will respect my authority." Indeed. Let's take Eric Cartman here on Monza road course and see if he gets any respect for his authority. All right. Yeah, figured for the final race I should do something, since I got to this point much earlier for this event this time around. Let's see. Running without any service. Not too bad, even without any service. This has been quite doable. And I don't expect this final race will be too much of a challenge. Especially with Eric Cartman here. What could possibly go wrong? You show them where's the boss, there you go. Pull them over. Ram them off-road. Oh boy. not used to racing in the hood view nearly as much as I am in the cockpit view and the chase view. As you guys, if you guys have been watching my video, you know I mainly use those two views. I just like the way car looks. Obviously, the cockpit view, you know, you get the well, cockpit view as though you are inside the car and get to enjoy all the details that the fire monkeys put into these interior. Although aside from tachometer and speedometer, none of the other gauges really tend to be active. Like odometer is always the same, which is, you know, kind of disappointing, because that is something I'd like to see. Actually, that would be cool if you know how they keep track of how many hours you played and which car you've driven the most. I'd like to see how many miles or kilometers each car has run. You know? I mean, we do have an odometer, so if we can just make that odometer working, then we would know. I don't know. That's just silly stats, but what can I say? I find those stats interesting, which car I've driven the most, or in terms of distance-wise. In fact, I know which car I have driven the most in terms of distance-wise on this account. That will be Nismo LMP1. Because that was the only race that I've done with this account for the longest time. Oh boy, this is getting really violent, isn't it? I feel like certainly Granger up there is not respecting my authority, so we'll have to show him how it's done. Or maybe not. You will respect my authority. There you go. By staying behind. Considering that this race is the last one, no reason to really try to slow down the bots anymore. But what can I say? Old habits die hard, or just messing around here. So alright, another easy win here. Now the question is, was this any easier or quicker than the Jaguar one? I want to say, at least for me, it felt like it took about the same amount of time. I mean, certainly same number of tiers in terms of the actual length of the event. So, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, this wraps up. Well, let's put the car in for service as well. And the final upgrade status here, 3 across the board, as I said at the beginning. So there you go, 59.3, and this cost like what, 230 some gold or something like that. And of course we get 60 of it back, so about 25% discount on that second tier gold upgrades, which is all right. And there we go, finally 100% complete for those 40 gold reward. And of course, if you didn't have the car, you would win the car at this point, which is a pretty sweet deal. Alright, congratulations, you've just completed the Master McLaren 570GT Championship. Alright, so 45 races all done. So now I will probably just head back to doing what I've been doing, which is trying to wrap up some of those NASCAR series and Formula E series, those 16 series that I have yet to finish. So yeah, so those would be the next setup of videos I'll be uploading, but for now this concludes the current the second of the 3 limited time series. So yeah, stay tuned. Please do subscribe, it does help me out, as I said before. And yeah, or maybe one of these days I'll do like a garage tour or something. Not that I have all that fancy of car designs, but there are some that I do like myself. So yeah, anyway, that's for another time. So for now, you take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.